Wait, 1 second. Did I click record or did I just turn it on? Okay, go for it.
And
Timer.
5, 4. Welcome back. Welcome back. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, to episode 74 of the Flip Side with Jay and Noel. My name is Jay.
Name's Noel.
Why am I doing
Welcome
that
back,
now in the beginning?
Balakubak.
Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Ooh. We got some action in TikTok. Good morning, TikTok world. Because of you, I am once again tardy for my setup here. No, I'm just kidding.
I guess an explanation is in order.
Yes. So, how you been? First of all, should I go first?
Yes, please don't skirt around the issue.
So, I woke up very late. First of all, because as of 2 days ago, unfortunately, I had to start taking medication for my high blood pressure.
All right, blame it on the drugs.
It actually makes me dizzy. I don't know what it is. It makes me so drowsy. I mean, that's why I take it at night, because I don't want to. If I take it during the day, I can't drive.
Does it make you feel happy?
No, not really. I'm a little quite depressed, a little bit. Not depressed, I guess, but I'm annoyed because all of a sudden now I'm on this medication. I'm in pain. It's my blood pressure has gotten to be quite scary.
Oh,
Yeah, it's pretty high. So now, and I'm like, fuck, all this food, all this junk food, these sweets that I've been eating all these times, it's catching up to me. It's
what's your blood
catching up to me
pressure?
pretty bad. I don't want to say.
Right. So high blood pressure, and then I see you strolling around on what do you
Correct.
call that? Like a
So,
tricycle, e-bike
Card.
on is it
you know those
Walgreens,
handicap bikes
Walmart?
in Walmart at the grocery stores that's motorized, you know?
Those are free, right? They
Yeah.
hand those out to anybody that wants to use it,
Right. Well,
especially
I'm not.
those that are walking around with a one boot on their leg.
So good. I'm not like don't make it sound like I'm getting on it just for the hell of it, okay? I actually have a reason. I actually have a broken, or not I wouldn't say broken, it's actually a fractured femur near my ankle. Literally right across my ankle, there is a crack on my femur, and it sucks.
Tell us why. Tell us why.
Well, last week or 2 weeks ago, I was cleaning in my garage and I twisted my ankle. Pretty bad.
Now, specifically, how did you twist it?
And then a week later, I was helping push a car, even with a fracture, with a sprained ankle already. I acted like I'm still 25 years old, like a dumbass that I am, and decided to help push the car in a very, very slight uphill in the garage, in the driveway.
Yeah, I was gonna text you back when it showed me the picture of the X-ray. I was like, that must have been one hard push.
Man, it's the crazy thing is it's not even like it's just a little incline type of thing. There's no drastic
Was your
uphill
son
battle.
like, push harder, dad? Car's not moving. Push harder,
much.
Dad. And
Yeah,
you wanted to
pretty
show
much.
your manhood to your son, and you're like, I could do it.
Right.
Adrenaline kicks in, and Pinoy pride.
What got to me is I think I got irritated as well, because one thing, if I may, just so that to show people as well, if I can screen share for like 2 seconds here. Boom. Ladies and gentlemen, so
Whoa.
this is your femur bone right there, right? Right here where my mouse is going, that's an actual crack or fracture in my bone. Luckily, it's only a fracture, but it still hurt like a Jesus, you know?
So your push was enough to crack a bone?
Yeah, well, the doctor said, here's the crazy thing. I didn't even tell him about spraining my ankle prior, about a week
Uh,
later or before, right? He goes,
uh-huh.
he walked in. He's like, "Did you twist your ankle recently by any chance?" I'm like, "Yeah."
Oh,
Okay,
wow.
there you go. Well, you it seems like you fractured it because you pushed and put too much pressure on it while it was already sprained. And I'm like, okay, I don't know if that makes sense or not. I'm not a doctor, but
Right.
in a way, it kind of does make sense. And it hurts.
No, it,
I can't
it,
really
bl-
put pressure in it.
it blows my mind that you could break a bone just by trying to push a car.
Right. Because so
Or I
there's a
mean,
slight incline, right? So
or
if your
that
foot is
you
like that, it's like a little bit.
twisted a muscle. What was it? A muscle, a femur, or what do you call that thing that you twisted?
Yeah. So I actually have a pulled Achilles. It's
From
like the tendon in the back of your foot.
right from the garage incident.
Yeah, that's from the pushing as well.
Wow.
The garage
No, I
incident
mean,
was just I twisted my ankle. That's it.
no, like for me, because I'm just thinking that if you break a bone or if you crack a bone, it would be because of some what's the technical word for it? Like blunt force trauma.
Correct.
You know,
Yeah.
something physical like that, and not just like twisting an ankle. But I guess yeah.
I
I
mean, you
mean,
could
it
twist
is
an ankle turning the corner and a simple
right, right.
walking.
Right. But twisting an ankle and tearing a muscle. I mean, it's just like, what do I know? I'm not a doctor, but it's just
Right.
in my like limited understanding. I didn't realize that it was enough to crack a bone.
Yeah. Yeah. It's
Are you taking
annoying.
enough vitamin D?
I am. I take vitamins all the time.
Are you
Well, I
drinking
take
your
that back. I haven't taken it lately, to be honest with you.
milk?
No.
Like milk does a body good, right? That's
I
the
don't drink milk because milk and I don't work together.
oh, okay.
If I drink milk, it's like dropping the Hiroshima. It's
So you're
ridiculous.
lactose intolerant too?
Yeah, I think so. I
Wow.
don't even know. I've never
Wow.
been tested for it, but every time I drink milk, every time I eat eggs, yes.
Right. Wow. Yeah, so you are. Anyway, just going back to your injury and I empathize with you.
Yeah, sure.
Uh it's just funny in my head that you can actually break a bone doing that. I mean, I understand the tearing a muscle, tearing a joint or something like that, but just
Right.
I guess it's strong enough to crack a bone. That just amazes me. When
Yeah.
are you gonna go skiing then?
That's what I
It
thought.
looks like a-
It looked like the Back to the Future shoes that he's wearing. That's what it looked like. So,
Transformers
and that big
more
round
than
thing up
meets
top.
the eye.
So that big round thing on top of it is like an air pump, actually, to tighten it.
Yeah.
So, needless to say, my daughter is always trying to pump it.
Yeah.
She's like, and then she'll release it.
Nice. Do you get to keep it?
Yeah, of course. I paid for it. What the hell?
Nice.
Well, I mean, my insurance pays for it, but still, and then I'll get to keep it just in case. Hopefully not. I actually have crutches too because of my incident before, but that's gone. I don't know where it is.
That's
Anywho.
crazy.
Yeah, man. It's now every time.
What?
So there's two things. My foot's still swollen, and I'm literally walking with a wobble because of the uneven of my legs.
Right. I was about to say, get another boot so it evens it out and you're not walking around in circles.
I I know, and it sucks, but I don't know where to get that. Yeah.
You don't know where to get another boot?
Well, I can't get another boot for no apparent reason. I know they have those risers that you put underneath your shoes so that it makes it even. But can you imagine wearing another boot? You're an asshole.
What?
Don't you have a ski boot?
I'm so glad that my pain is causing you entertainment.
I know.
No. Anyway,
I mean, there's a joke there somewhere about, having like a manly injury, but
Can
I
you
guess pushing a
can you
car is good
imagine just
enough.
walking around in circles because of one boot?
Yeah, exactly.
Hurry up! Dumbass.
That's
Anyway,
crazy though.
Parang
yeah, it
ano,
sucks, man. It fucking hurts. My foot is killing me.
I
Okay.
guess you weren't wearing chinelas. You weren't wearing flip flops when you
No,
were
I was
pushing the
wearing
car, right?
sneakers, dude. I was wearing sneakers. It's not like I was wearing some Crocs or some chinelas. You
Did it
know?
happen fast? Like, did you feel anything sudden when it happened or?
No, my ankle was already twisted to begin with. You know what I mean? It was already still
Right.
sprained. It hurt. So I think no, I didn't really feel any sudden pain. I was just got annoyed and whatnot, and I felt the pressure, and I
Yeah. So
just
you
like,
didn't know
what,
right
F it.
away that it was
No,
broken. Yeah.
no. It took like
Whew.
maybe 3 days before, 4 days.
Yeah.
No,
No.
so it happened on Monday. I went to urgent care on Thursday and got the X-ray on Thursday as well, and then I was in a
Mm.
boot the next day, Friday.
No, I mean, I'm joking about it, but part of me also sort of gets me worried. It's like a warning that, just like brushing my teeth can injure my back. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? Or like
see, I
I
thought
could be
about that.
opening the refrigerator door and I could break an arm, you know? You know what I mean? It's like,
I think
ah,
I think I mean, I completely agree with you, and that train of thought actually started coming into my head. But it's more like Jesus Christ. I'm almost 50. Slow the fuck down. You don't need to be doing these things if you don't have to.
right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's crazy. I mean, now this year has been nothing but really reminding me that you're old. My body,
Mm,
that your body is not the same way anymore. Getting sick easily, getting sprained easily. It takes longer to recuperate. Ugh, it sucks. I
yeah.
still can't believe the biggest thing out of all that. I was sitting in the waiting room, right? No. I take it back. It was yesterday. I was driving around Walmart inside the store,
Isn't it strange
waiting.
saying it that way?
Oh, yeah, because I went to Walmart to get an oil change, and it was gonna be for 2.5 hours. So I'm like, I'm not gonna wobble around here. And then I remembered, bing, they have a handicap cart or stroller I can drive around. So I got
Yeah.
on that thing.
Yeah.
While I'm driving around, I still can't believe that I'm three shits away from being 50.
Right.
And this is like a sign to really, you don't have to slow down your life, but be careful, be more cautious about what you do. I can't like just, I don't know. It's a little scary, to be honest with you,
I'm not
especially
even
for,
joking. Like bending over to tie your shoelaces, next thing you know, like a slip disc, there's some like a pinched nerve on your back.
right. And then,
Jeez.
and then here's the best part about that. I was sitting there driving around, like I said, thinking about, oh my God, next thing you know, I'm gonna be doing
50.
50-year-old things, like what 50-year-olds do, right? And then
Right.
I saw an old guy walking around with slip shoes. So I started thinking of myself, am I
Hmm.
gonna be one of those people that just wears all slip-on shoes so I don't have to
Bend over.
tie my shoes? Then I think about it. Even my sneakers are all set up where I can just slip my shoes in.
Right.
The laces are loose enough where I can just slide in and slide out.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
I used to be joking about those Crocs, and how like you can modify it to sport mode. I
right,
used to be joking about stuff like that, but when I tried it, it's like, wow, this is really convenient.
exactly. And it's comfortable as. It's not gonna fly off or anything.
Yeah, and who cares if it looks funny? I gotta be practical.
Right, right.
It's crazy.
First of all, I didn't even know that when you pull the flap back, it's called sports mode. I didn't really know that until about 2 weeks ago or something when my daughter told me. When I put it on sports mode, I didn't ask her what she meant by that. I just
Mm.
figured it out, and then I googled it when I got to the office. Like, okay, that's what it is. What an idiot.
But yeah, I know exactly what you mean. It's like this reality is like in your face, and you're like, okay, 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 I get it, I get it. 50 is just around the corner.
Right,
Hang on, slow
right.
down, slow down. I get it.
It's scary. And then the last 2 days, all I hear is like, "Oh my god, you're gonna get a heart attack because of my high blood pressure." Yeah,
Mm.
so I get paranoid. Now I'm like, the past 2 days, I've done nothing but try to watch what I'm eating. I'm like trying to Google like the best diet for high blood pressure. It really got to my head, and I'm like thinking to myself, should I let it get to my head, or am I not taking this seriously enough? You know what I mean? And
A
the
couple
only
of
way
days
to
ago.
what's that?
Yeah, go ahead.
No, I was just saying like it's scary, it's confusing. So now I'm just trying to figure it out because my high blood pressure is like really.
I
But
think it's confusing because it's right around the corner. You see the date, you can measure it, you can tell how far it is, but it doesn't feel like it. I think that's where it gets confusing. It doesn't feel like 50. Like we never imagined what
how does
50 is
one
going to
really
look
know
like.
what 50-year-old feels like though? You know what I mean? Unless you go through it.
But that's what I mean. We never imagined it to be
Right.
like, go 50 probably feels old. And then now it's just around the corner. It's like, it doesn't feel like it's going to feel old. Although my body hurts
The
and it's starting
craziest
to
thing
break
is,
down.
I mean, it's not like when we talk about it, us being kids of the 90s,
Mm,
doesn't even when we talk about it, it doesn't even feel or seem like the 90s was a long time ago.
that's right.
It's 30 freaking years ago. Can you believe that? And it's like now we're approaching, like you said, the half century mark. And it's like, I'm like thinking to myself, so we're in the mid 40s, almost 50s, right? But considering how we are, we don't look like your typical 50-year-old.
Yeah, well, that's another thing. But like I said, it doesn't feel like it.
No.
I was watching what you call this, like something like Life to 100 or something like that. Some documentary about blue zones.
Yeah.
Didn't hear fell asleep watching it with me, but it was basically about this guy going around the world researching what makes people get to live up to 100, what their secrets are, diet, community,
Right.
etc., etc. Pretty much stuff that we already know about. But I think one of the things that I also wanted to share with you once you get that boot off your leg is really a lot of work, a lot of walking, a lot of, not even like exercise per
Mhm.
se, but really just walking. Like a lot of I mean, we know a lot about diet, that kind of thing, but
Yeah,
one of the things that these places have in common is that, a lot of these people walk around a lot.
Right. Right.
ang number one lang naman natatanggalin diyan cholesterol eh.
Well, yeah, there's that too. There's diet, but one of the less obvious ones, because like everybody's all preaching about exercise,
Mhm,
but something as simple as just walking like
It's a
10,000
huge
steps a
difference.
day.
Honestly, it's like, so. Well, here's a funny thing too. So I found out about my blood pressure a couple of days ago, right? That same day, my wife decided to cook pinagoongan.
Nice.
Ayun, kaya pala eh.
No, no, I'm just saying she didn't do it in purpose. It's like she's,
Mm.
oh my god, I forgot. Well, it just happened that day, so of course she forgot. But it's a big difference on how I know what you're saying, okay? Because I haven't, for somebody my age, I'm not completely fit. I'm not the healthiest and whatnot, but I try, and I think I'm doing more than most people to a point
Mm.
where I haven't gone to the gym in about a month now, close to a month
Mm.
actually, 3 weeks now, maybe. The main reason I stopped was because at the gym that I go to, the kids, there's too many kids, like high schoolers that are just kids nowadays. When they go to a gym, they work out, but they take so long and they're just talking too much, you know?
Getting
Mm.
Like for
swole.
some reason, yeah, yeah. But they're just yapping. They're turning it into a social network, which is fine. Whatever. It's just not my cup of tea, you know? And plus they had the promotion over the summer that anybody 15 years and younger is free,
Mm.
so they can go, you know, or between 14 and 15 and 16 or whatever. So there's like
Mm.
literally a lot of kids running around the gym, so it kind of got annoying for me.
Like a
um,
daycare center all of a sudden.
yeah, that's a good point. So I stopped going to the gym because of that. I told myself I was gonna, you know, do my workouts here at home and whatnot, but it didn't, you know. And I was planning to go now that school started. I was planning to go back to the gym. Long
Mm.
story short, I could feel the difference physically when I was doing what I was supposed to do, working out and whatnot. I felt calmer. I felt like my blood was actually in order. My blood level was in order. I wasn't eating sugar that much. I wasn't eating fatty food that much. I was controlling my trans sugar, whatever intake or whatnot. And this last 3.5 weeks, I've just been feeling really lethargic, like
Mm.
doing nothing, you know, and it sucks. And then I get a little injury 2 weeks ago now with my twisted ankle. That was like another reason for me to just sit around and do nothing, you know, and it
Right.
sucks. So now I completely understand, and I could feel the difference, like when you used to do what you're supposed to do and keeping healthy versus not doing anything, especially at my age, you know. Well, what happened?
I don't know. Somebody just decided to turn off the light. So,
So, you might want to bring your light. There you go. That's better. Um, I don't know. I'm getting tired of it. I think I just need to do stuff. You know, I need to really to get healthy.
the funny thing with me though, thing with health is like, uh, it I tend to like build up all this energy to want to do whatever it is that I need to do. And then I just sort of cram it all in like a couple of days or a week. And next thing you know, I'm getting sick because I've worked myself out too much. It's really, for me at this age, it's really like holding myself back and just being able to do it every day consistently. It's like
Yeah.
the problem with like, oh, at least minimum of 20 to 30 minutes exercise daily.
Right.
Problem is when I get into it, it's like 3 hours later, I'm still doing my walk.
Which should be fine though. That's
I
the
really
best
get
part
into
of
it.
it. Yeah. That's
Yeah,
the one
but
thing that I loved about it when I was going to the gym.
that you end up hanging around a little longer than you're supposed to.
Yeah. Yeah. The additional sets,
Yes.
the work, because I
Yeah.
usually only I was scheduling it for like 45 minutes to an hour for the gym. Next thing you know, 2 hours later or an hour and a half
Right.
later.
That's what I mean. It's like, wow, this feels good.
Yeah, exactly.
I should do this every day. I should actually go home already now, but I think I'll do a couple of more kilometers. Next thing you know, I'm still. Hey, I got my sleep sort of figured out already. The
Oh, that's
problem now is by 7, 8 o'clock p.m. I'm already falling asleep. 2 o'clock, and then I wake up like at 2:45 lately. Like the past week, I've been waking up like at 2:45 in the morning.
What time do you go to sleep?
7, 8, sometimes
that's a
5
little-
p.m.
That's a
Yeah,
little
I
bit
know.
too crazy.
I
So now it's
fixed
your
it, but
bedtime. Past your
I'm
bedtime
cranking
now.
it. Yeah, exactly. So, but I think after this podcast, I'll probably get knocked out and it'll fix itself a little better. But
Right.
yeah, better than sleeping at like 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning and waking
Yeah.
up at noon or past noon. But yeah, it's just like these little I was trying to get at with that whole walking thing and the whole workout thing and now the sleep. It's like the little changes make such a sort of a long-term difference. Because when we're like younger, like we screw it up a couple of days here and there, make it up here and there. It's like the big changes doesn't really matter. But now the small changes make like such a big
Well,
difference, such a
our
big
body
recovery.
just can't adapt to it anymore. That's it, you know. I mean, our
Yeah,
body's just not able to catch up as quickly or recuperate as quickly anymore. Even
yeah,
I don't know what it is. Maybe it's reversed or something. But now the crazy thing is, when I was younger, I'm able to recuperate from drinking a lot fairly quick.
mm,
And then towards my early 30s, going into my 40s, it was harder. You know, it's like the end of the world when I go drink and I wake up with a hangover the next morning. I'm like, oh what the fuck? But
mm.
now I'm okay. I'll, I'll I'll have a bottle of wine. Wake up at 6 in the morning. I'm like, hey, what's up, man?
A
You know,
bottle,
well, I mean, when I went to the woods with camping or whatever, not camping,
a
spending
bottle
a weekend there, we're at the mountains and whatnot. That's what
by yourself.
yeah, I
A
drank
bottle.
a bottle by myself because it was so good. It's like drinking
Yeah.
water, a bottle of wine. And then I woke up. Well, here's the crazy thing. I had a bottle of wine by myself, plus a couple bottles of beers. I woke up 6:30 in the morning, like nothing. I don't know. You know. But anyway, yes. My foot's swollen. I'm in pain all the time. My blood pressure is high, but thank God I got put into medication for that
Did you always have high blood, or is it just recently that you found out?
just recently. Yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. I think, like I said, everything's catching up, you know, sometimes. Plus, the doctor is saying the doctor's a little bit optimistic, saying that maybe a big factor, and we're hoping that it is, that's because of the pain that you're in right now. That's causing you,
Right.
you know, and what's going on with your feet. You know, I mean the broken thing and whatnot, that it could be causing an elevation and with everything with me. So with that, I don't know. We'll see.
So,
Um,
couple of weeks ago, you had king crab with butter,
yeah,
not suka or pinakurat.
with butter.
I'm still curious. I don't know if I asked you when you mentioned it. You didn't feel any like high blood or any effects
No,
from.
no. Well, I probably had it already. I just didn't know. You know.
Hindi, maybe the binagongan.
No, but he had binagoongan after.
Yeah, and that was only a couple of days ago. Plus, it's not like it's gonna give you a major effect when you eat it. As soon as you eat it,
Oh, it will. It could.
it
It
could, but I
does.
didn't. That's what I'm saying. But
Yeah.
I'm sure I've already had this like high blood pressure for a while now, from what it seemed. Maybe a couple of weeks or maybe a month. I don't know. And doctor just put me into meds. I'm like, okay, great. And then now with the pain and everything, but the only bright side I can look at from all of this is the fact that I can stroll around the grocery store or a store in a scooter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Humor goes a long way too from that 100-year-old documentary that I was looking at. Something about the blue zones.
Yeah.
It's like, according to the documentary, like around the world, there are these, areas in the world, pockets that have a high density. Well, high density, it's probably a big word, but a lot of people
Higher
that are,
chance, really.
yeah, that a lot of people are more than 100 years old.
Right.
So, they're trying to figure out how to get there. And yeah, so that's another one, humor, community, just taking things lightly and having a lot of, I guess, purpose in life,
Yeah.
something to wake up to.
It's
Yeah. I didn't really take notes, but now that I'm talking to you about it, yeah, those are like the small things that we like to forget about, right? I mean,
it's
those are
not
the
forget
things that
about.
we
We take advantage of it. Take it for granted,
neglect.
really.
We take it for granted. Yeah.
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 It's
Exactly.
scary. Sa totoo lang, nakakatakot. I mean, honestly, I try to take light and be optimistic about things ever since this whole thing happened. But my blood pressure is what scared me, honestly, because it's drastically high to a point where you need to get on this now.
Nice.
And then all these things and thoughts goes into my head. Plus, besides the fact that people around me are telling me, next thing you know, you're gonna have a heart attack. Next thing you know, you're gonna have a heart attack. I'm like, I already know that. Why do you need to put that on me still?
You're gonna
It's
give me a heart attack just telling me about it.
exactly.
to take high blood pressure medication? Is that what you're saying? Or you just
Yes,
need to
I
start
do.
exercising?
No,
Wow.
they put me into high blood pressure medication.
Hmm.
The
Wow.
doctor said you need to do this ASAP. Yeah,
Wow.
I'm not taking it lightly. I'm not, I need to get going. That's why I want to get off this boot already so I can like do what I need to do physically to get back in shape, get control of things.
You're like
Um,
back in high school, didn't we have like advanced prep English or something like that? Like you're in the advanced section. You're like,
yeah. So also they did my blood work. I'm literally an inch away from being considered pre-diabetic.
Hmm.
This is
wow.
why I hate going to doctors, man.
What
But
what I'm curious, what symptoms did you have, or what?
your blood level is just pretty. My blood level is normal for the most part, except for I really need to cut down on like eating too much salty food, fatty food, sugar.
Right.
I need to cut down on sugar. I need to eat more
Yeah.
healthier.
But do you have
Yeah.
any symptoms of that, or is it really just the blood work that
That's
that,
just the
that
blood
gave it
work.
away?
No, there's no symptoms whatsoever. Nothing. Yeah.
Wow.
Like the doctor actually put it well. You'll never know what's going on inside your system unless it gets checked. Because you could be,
Wow.
you know, um, and it's scary. So now I'm like really considering. I mean, I'm not considering. I'm going to like cut down on all these sugars, the trans sugars and whatnot. Lessen eating fatty food. And yeah, gotta do what you have to do,
Gulay-gulay
right?
ka na muna.
I don't know.
Gulay-gulay ka na muna.
Yeah, and what sucks about this is at least until I can get my blood pressure in act or in order, I gotta stop. I gotta cut down on eating pasta and sandwiches.
Hmm.
Oh, my two favorite things in the world. I have to stop
Bawal na
eating it.
muna.
I hate it. It sucks, man. He, I don't know how I'm gonna do it. So last night we went. Last night was not a good idea as well. So we decided to go to Fogo de Chao. I don't know if you're familiar.
Sounds fancy.
It's pretty fancy. It's a pretty fancy Brazilian steakhouse
Oh.
Wow.
where it's eat all you can.
Oh no.
I mean, it's one of those things where they keep bringing in food after food after food, and and they just serve it in front of you. All I could do, I was a little annoyed, to be honest with you, because I left there with a half full stomach. I tried slivers of things when typically I would eat like a crap load where I wouldn't even be able to get up on the chair until I'm there. I'm done, you know?
Mhm.
And then there's also a full service salad bar where they have macaroni salads, potato salads. They have some Brazilian
Healthy
vinaigrettes and whatnot.
healthy
So,
options.
no, not really. There's healthy options and there's not so healthy options because they have some fried okras. There's some fried talong, eggplants.
What's Brazilian food known for?
I'm not sure. I think steaks as well. But
Wow.
I'm not really too versed with it, to be honest with you. I'm sad to say I've never had like a home cooking Brazilian food. It's just
But for this restaurant, they're known for the steaks.
correct.
Wow.
So I had slivers of here and there, and I couldn't enjoy it properly because I was like watching, and they brought out this big slab of like giant pork belly, right? And all they had to do is like
Gets ko
they'll
na.
present it in front of you, like, sir, would you like some? I'm like, oh, no, I'm okay. Go away.
Yes, I would like some, but it's gonna kill me. What
Yeah.
do you say?
Yung kinakain niya, more on MSG ba? More on
No,
MSG ba yung
there's no MSG
kinakain?
when I eat. We don't use MSG around here. Not
I
that
think
much.
MSG is illegal.
Sa
Illegal
betchin,
ba there?
something mga
No,
ganun.
I don't think
Nakaka-high
it's
blood din kasi.
illegal, but we don't
Oh,
use it.
Mm.
We don't use MSG. I unfortunately I like my food salty sometimes. You know.
Yun. Isa rin yun. Nakaka-high blood din yun eh.
Oh, so I need to cut down on that big time.
Mahilig ka ba sa
Literally.
patis?
Oo. Mahilig ako sa
Ayun.
patis. So I got to cut down on everything. Literally, I got to change all my eating habits. And I'm kind of... So we went to high school with this one guy, Alex. I don't know if you remember him. Caucasian guy. He has drastically changed his lifestyle. And he did this maybe in the last year or two. And
Was he big?
Oh, he was a big guy.
In high school, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, he's not like super big, but he's big enough.
Okay.
But now he looks like the healthiest he could be. He eats tons of fruits, vegetables, lessen his meat intake, gets all his protein and all that stuff from various different things. And it's amazing. I'm impressed. And I'm like, I'm thinking about maybe I need to reach out to him and see. But we don't really talk to each other, no? We don't really know each other.
What makes you say, or how do you know that he changed
Facebook.
his
We're
diet?
Facebook friends.
Oh, you're just seeing it from his posts.
Yeah. Seeing everything in his posts. Now I think I'm gonna venture into the vegetarian and fruits stage right now. And then lessen my meat intake, more of try to get my more proteins into seafood and all that stuff. The crazy thing is before I didn't really eat a lot of red meats. I ate a lot of chicken and a lot of fish. And then I met my wife. Next thing you know, I'm eating a lot of pork. I didn't eat pork really until I met my wife. You know, for like 15 years of my life, I didn't eat pork really, but maybe 10 years. And then my wife started cooking them pork adobos and all that crap.
Nasisi pa kami.
Yeah, you guys are crazy, man. Next thing you know, every morning there's corned beef here and there and freaking bacon all the time. I'm like, To make it worse, I don't used to eat a lot of rice and breakfast. Next thing you know, there's corned beef and bacon. And I'm like looking, where's the rice? Fuck. God damn it.
Yeah, I've been eating really heavy breakfast also lately. I'm not even talking about just heavy like bacon and eggs. I'm talking Java rice with, what did I have a while ago? Barbecue
chicken.
What?
Barbecue chicken.
So you're actually having a meal.
Yeah, it's like at 3-4 o'clock in the morning. I'm like, I'm hungry. I want to go eat.
You know what? You probably need to get checked too, Bird.
Uy, di ka naman kumain ng gabi.
Well, yeah, I didn't have dinner, but I started off with like a little piece of bread, Spam, and I'm like, I'm still hungry. What else do we have there?
And my
Java rice and barbecue.
My favorite breakfast food, Spam and eggs. Jesus, I gotta stop
Not
eating
good?
that too.
Not allowed.
Salty. I gotta cut it out.
Right.
You know, I gotta cut it out. I can still eat. Don't get me wrong. For people who just completely cut salt out of their diet, you guys are stupid. You can eat salt and just use a pinch for flavor. That's it. It's just my way of eating salt is like,
Yeah.
So you probably need to get checked, dude. Your probably blood pressure is probably high as well too.
Low blood kami dito.
You know what though? Ang differential din dyan sa Pilipinas, most Filipinos think that, oh yeah, it's your high blood pressure. It's not that, or your blood pressure is not that bad. Watch. You guys need to get checked, dude. You're at the age you need to get checked.
Yeah.
And especially with all the food that you eat. Oh my God. Oh my God. Anyway, it's scary. I don't know. But now I got to change my whole freaking diet and it sucks.
What's the plan?
I don't know, dude. I just got to do it. I have to do it. I mean, it sucks because I love my foods.
When you say you're going to change it, how do you plan to change it? What's the...
I'm
what are we
going to
looking at?
I'm literally going to start just salads, fruits for now with some seafood.
Plant-based.
Yeah, I'm the major thing I'm gonna cut off is red meat. Less, really,
Right.
really, really no pork and
I hear you with all the stuff that you're gonna cut out, but what are you going to put in? Replace? What are you going to eat more of?
I'm
Wala
gonna
na ring
eat
rice
more
dapat.
salmon. I'm gonna eat more salmon, more tilapia, more pampano, and I'm not
But
just gonna
no
fry
rice,
it.
ah.
Huh?
Wala daw kanin.
Dapat walang
No, I'm gonna
rice.
cut down rice too. Well, I mean,
Good
barely,
luck.
barely, barely. I think I'm gonna do one
Good
meal a
luck.
day with rice. I know,
Good luck.
I know it's gonna be hard. It's literally going to be the biggest challenge of my life.
Pag tilapia, mapapakain ka, tas may kamatis. Oh, shit.
I mean, we call this podcast the flip side, and you're barely gonna eat rice.
I
That's
know.
like sacrilegious.
I know.
And what? You plan to move back to the Philippines?
Yeah, I know, huh?
The immigration office is gonna ask you how much rice do you eat during the day, during the week? Like, oh, once a day. Like, get out of here. Go back to America.
Denied. Denied. Denied
Denied.
entry. You're gonna get stamped. Denied.
Yeah.
The- Sir, why are you trying to come back to the Philippines, huh? Huh? How much cup of rice do you eat per day? Sir, half a cup. Denied. Get lost. Punyeta ka. Bumalik ka na doon.
Your last name is Official, but you only eat 1 cup of rice? Sinungaling. Lokohin mo lola mong panot. But
No. Anyway, that's my story in regards to that. And what I don't know what else to tell you about it.
it's like I feel like I'm right behind you. You're like 2 steps ahead of me, and you're moving to the left, and I'm like, oh man, move to the left. I have to move to the left too, and you go back to the right. It's like
It's scared. The biggest thing is I'm scared that it's going to drastically change my lifestyle. You know,
yeah.
the best
and
part is I don't know into what. Is it going to be a good change or a bad change? I don't know. I just have to go with it.
Lalo
Yeah.
pag may masarap kang kasamang kumain, naku,
I can imagine you being depressed because you're like looking at that extra cup of rice.
So
Hindi, ang
last night
mahirap
during
pa
dinner,
dyan. Ang mahirap dyan, matatempt kang, lalo pag may kasama ka sa bahay. Malakas
Ayun na nga.
kumain.
Yun na nga. That's what I'm saying. I mean, I'm going to like fucking go to, next thing you know, we're going to go to a good restaurant. And then what am I going to order? Can I just have a side Caesar salad, please?
O kaya, ganito gawin nyo. Pagtago kayo sa kanya-kanyang kwarto dun kumain.
I think I'm just gonna, still gonna allow myself to have cheat days here and there. Maybe once a week I'll have a cheat day, but I just can't go overboard when it's cheat day. You know what I mean?
How long will it take you to walk to Jollibee once that opens?
Probably 2 hours.
Oh, seriously? You said it's a 20-minute drive. So
That's
how
a
long is
20-minute drive. So like what, 2 hours probably to walk it.
No.
How long would it take if it takes you to drive? Like if I go to across the
Yeah.
street, it's gonna take 5 minutes, 2 minutes to drive to go to the Harris Theater grocery store. It's
So
probably
it's
gonna
still
take me
pretty-
10, 15 minutes to walk.
It's far.
Oh yeah. It's not like you're walking as fast as driving. What's the matter with you?
No,
What are
because
you,
I
the
was thinking
Flash?
like 20 minutes is only right.
That's 20 minutes on freeway driving, huh?
Oh no.
Wow.
What's that thing that you said that's like 5 minutes away? Is it another Jollibee?
I have no idea what you're talking about, bro.
You said there's something like near your place that's just 5 minutes away, and
What
like
the heck
Taco
happened?
Bell.
Taco Bell. No, Popeyes.
Popeye.
Oh
Popeye.
There's something
Oh.
wrong.
no, because I was gonna say that you could still go to Jollibee, but you just tell yourself you're gonna walk. The only way that you're gonna get into Jollibee is if you walk. If you use your car, you don't get to have extra rice.
So they used to have those Cajun rice at Popeyes. Oh my god, that's so good. But they don't have it anymore. Now, I don't know. Whatever. I mean, I'm gonna have to do it. I have no choice but to do it. I got a
Tanggalin mo na din.
3-year-old kid. What?
Tanggalin mo na din yung mga fast food muna.
Yun na nga eh. I really gotta. I don't eat a lot of fast food to begin with. I just don't.
Bro, if you put in a lot of physical exercise, you walk, you jog, you do the workout, you're there for like 3 hours a day at the gym.
Right.
Do you get any brownie points for being at the gym for a long time or doing a lot of physical activity? You don't get to like
What do you
balance it out with a whole plate of pasta?
Well, you can. As long you can actually grab a whole diet could make it could all depends on how active you are.
Yeah,
You
that's
know?
what I mean. No, because I'm just imagining if you do the workout 45 minutes, 3 hours,
Okay.
whatever I'm joking about. And then the only thing that you're looking forward to is a pasta. Or the only thing that you're looking forward to is salad.
No.
Like,
So
no,
it's
I'd
the
rather
best
go
way
to
to do
bed.
it is to really meal prep. Meaning you know what meal prepping is, right?
Yeah, of course. But
So
it's
the
got
best
to
way
be
to do it.
something that you're going to be looking forward to.
I know what to do physically to control everything. Okay. Honestly, my biggest problem is obtaining proper help or dieting to control what I eat, what's good for food to eat. I'm not
Mm.
knowledgeable at that. And I don't have the patience to try to learn it, to be honest with you. I need help on that. But at the same time, I don't want to fucking pay somebody $200 just to tell me what to eat. You know? That's the hard
Yikes.
part. So I'm trying to learn. The hardest part there is trying to physically learn the right foods to eat.
Listen, I did
You know?
that meal prep thing for a while.
Yeah.
Like they had like some service here where you order, for this or for that if you're trying to lose weight or gain weight or whatever.
Right.
They still feed you the good stuff.
Right.
Except it's this small.
Exactly.
So you're eating it. You're like, oh, this is good.
Right.
And
And then
that's
that's it. That's it. Bitin talaga. Sabi ko, pwede bang isa
Isa
pang
talaga.
takal?
It's so
It is.
painful.
Right.
Like
And
I
then,
would have rather eaten wood. And at least I would have gotten over that. But wala, sarap. Yeah, you're having the pasta, you're in the fish, and you're enjoying it. And
Pero
ang hirap eh. I mean, paano
ang
naman yan?
dyan is, pag nag-diet ka naman, huwag mong biglain. Paunti-unti lang.
Well, yeah, of course. But it's still, I think the biggest challenge there is what? Sabihin na lang natin, we've all grown up, or right now, we love to eat. What's one of the dishes that I love? Okay, maybe like a pesto salad, okay, or pesto pasta. Let's just say, all right. With grilled shrimp and some delicious
Sarap.
garlic bread. Oh,
which one's my favorite one? What is it called? Rossini?
Rotini?
Rotini.
Number
53.
53. That's
Ah.
mine.
Man, that sounds. I don't know what it is. What kind of sauce is it?
It's
The
the
big pasta.
the
Yeah.
fat looking pasta, but it's got a
Yeah.
like a big hole.
Big hole.
No, but what sauce does it come with it?
Oh, for me,
Basil.
fresh tomato
And,
sauce
yeah.
Ah,
with chunks
you know, I mean, it's
from a can.
anyway. Imagine eating that all the time, and then all of a sudden you gotta cut everything out, and then all of a sudden you guys go as a family to one of your favorite Italian restaurants again, and then everybody else is ordering their favorite thing, and then you don't get to order your favorite
Oof.
dish. Instead, you have to order a side of a Caesar salad with a garlic bread.
Mm.
Exactly. I feel for you, man. But what I suggest, being your high school friend, start it when your foot feels better. Like
No, I can't. I have to do it now. Yeah.
Milk that boot for a little longer.
I can't. I wish I could. I wish I could. I cannot. I have to
It's,
literally. I started watching everything yesterday. Really,
it's that bad, huh?
I can't. I
It's
don't.
that bad.
It's bad, but it's not like super bad where I'm gonna freaking. They're gonna expect me to have a stroke 2 days from now. No, it's not that
Yeah.
bad. But it's bad. I just
Right.
don't want to risk it
Right.
because I got my little girl that I want to see grow up. You know what I
course.
mean?
Of course.
And
Share with us your meal prep for the week every now and then, huh? Because we're having a hard time deciding on what to
I
what the-
will. I will.
what-
I'm going
what-
to have
what the
to.
plan here.
I have to lessen my intake and then make sure, even though it's a lessen intake, it's the right intake.
Yeah.
That's it. I gotta cut
Portions.
down and all these sugars. Like, look, no, I can't eat this anymore. It's one of my favorite snacks. It's peach rings. Can't eat
So-
it anymore.
We started this podcast about 8-9 months ago. We're at episode 80.
Hmm.
Like
74.
90% of the podcast is about food. Then all of a sudden,
I gotta stop. No, I'm gonna make it better food. And then one of my favorite candies, remember that? High Chew.
mm,
I gotta stop eating that. This is all on my desk. Oh, look. Got the High Chew right there
Oh
in
my
an
God.
M&M cup. Okay? Right there, High Chew in an M&M cup. And then look, cup number 2. Okay.
Oh, no.
But it's Skittles.
oh,
Oh,
nice.
no.
Right? Oh, look at that. All this. Now I can't really eat this that much. And then my peach rings. I got like a whole little corner right here. Right here.
All within arm's reach.
Within arm's reach.
Hmm.
Ugh. I'm gonna leave them there though because I need to test and make sure that my willpower is 100 times better this time. Because it could mean a lot worse. You know, it sucks, dude.
Yeah, man, I can't run this podcast by myself in an empty chair in front of me like that. It's like,
One of my kids will take over. Aw.
do your kids eat a lot of rice? Are they
Yeah.
Filipino food
Yeah.
eaters? Or
Yes.
are they like American?
One is 50%. My son
Does it-
eats my son will eat a lot of stuff. He loves his rice. Malaya, on the other hand, she's kind of really picky and bougie when it comes to her food.
To
Yeah,
her Filipino food?
yeah. So I don't know. It's a new chapter for me. I'm excited in a way to actually. It's scary. I'm very very scared about it, but at the same time, I'm excited and optimistic to see what happens.
Scared about what? Screwing it up or
No, it's a big
getting
change.
hit?
Well, besides the
Mm.
fact that it's a big change, I'm also scared about me screwing it up. You know, not being strong enough to do it. But I gotta do
Yeah.
it. You know, gotta do it. Big change, big change, big change, and I am excited.
But
Let's jump
you've
ship.
never been like a what one last you've
Yeah, yeah,
never
yeah, yeah.
been like an emotional eater though, right? You're just eating
No.
because it's right in front of you.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I've always been an emotional, not an emotional eater. I just love food. I'll try a lot of things, and for the most part, man, a nice bowl of pho, so good.
Oh yeah, we've been craving that lately, you know?
Yeah,
It's been raining a lot here lately.
and I'm
like,
actually going to. So we're having breakfast or brunch at my mother-in-law's house today after church,
mm,
and I think she found the
Bulalo.
the bulad, the small.
Bulad.
I think the daing or whatever, the small ones.
oh,
I think she found it. I don't know if you remember me mentioning it before that she couldn't find it.
right.
Well, she found it. So that's going to be exciting.
Have you been hiding the eggs?
No.
What?
There. Sarap.
Yeah, pero how come kanina I couldn't
Kasi,
find?
hindi bibigyan pinangahanap. Mata.
See, You and my wife, the same thing. You guys don't know how to look for stuff.
Yeah, I had spam and pandesal this morning. I was looking for the eggs, and I was like, "How come I can't find the eggs?"
You don't eat spam with rice?
I do every now and then. But there was pandesal.
Ano
So
pala, wait lang, share ko to sa inyo para aware kayo dun sa, ay ano tawag dun, mas magandang diet to. Itlog na nilaga, tapos kamote, yun lang maghapon, solve ka na.
yeah, or itlog.
Anong nilaga? What do you mean nilaga? Like hard-boiled
Nilagang
egg?
kamote.
Yeah, hard-boiled egg. Or there's also
Hindi, terno yun. A whole hard-boiled egg and then kamote.
yeah, kamote. Ako naman, I'm thinking hard-boiled egg with nilagang saging.
Yeah, pwede din.
Favorite.
I don't think I've ever
Maghapon
had
na yan.
nilagang saging.
Really?
No. Like boiled banana?
Yeah.
Yeah.
How do you describe
Ugh.
that?
Yung iba na, di ba?
Not the yellow like dole saging that you're talking about that you find in
Saba.
7-Eleven. Saba.
Oh,
Yeah,
well, you
like
need
the
to be
fat one.
specific. Oh, Jesus Christ. There's so many different kinds of bananas.
Saba.
Anyway, yeah, so that's what you're going to be. So you'll be at the gym like cracking eggs.
Well, I actually
Tapos
love
milk. That's it.
so Trader Joe's has this fried not fried, like banana chips. Those are good.
Mm.
Yeah, I like those. Banana chips are good.
What did we have a while ago? Kamote ba yun?
What?
Yung in order natin?
Kailan?
We just had like really good chips a while ago.
That's a kamote,
Kamote chips ba yun?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Never
Is that
heard
healthy?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's kamote chips here. And
Never had
with onion dip.
onion dip. To
Oh.
die for.
That sounds really, really unhealthy. no, that sounds really good. Actually, I'm so man. Whatever. Sucks. This sucks. Can't eat no food that I want to eat anymore.
It's the whole changing your diet, changing your habits kind of thing. It's like a lot of it is really changing your sort of your identity.
Yes, it
Huh?
is. It's changing who you are.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's,
You know?
I mean, and a lot of it is coming to terms with, I'm not just doing this because I want to be healthy. I'm doing this because I'm freaking turning 50 and and I need to change my diet. Otherwise I'm going to die.
I don't want to. Here's the crazy thing. It's not like,
and that's the identity that we don't like quite identify with just yet.
It's not like I'm worried about missing the Filipino food as well. It's honestly the one thing, the two things, my pastas and my sandwiches. It's annoying that I gotta cut back on that big time. Even though it's not like as bad as eating pork adobo, but I gotta cut down on the carbs as well, and all that crap. So, and imagine my ham sandwich with salami and pepperoni.
Yeah, salami. High blood talaga yan.
A nice chopped onion salad with lettuce that you put in there.
With cheese.
Gutom na ako.
What else you got going on for the week?
Anyway, next week we are going camping. Even though I have an injured foot, I am gonna go through it. Yes. We're gonna go camping.
Is the campsite going to be like right by like walking distance from where you're going to park the car, or is there going to be like a little trek or hike?
No, it's actually so it's this place called Lake Racetown Resort in Pennsylvania. Okay. I don't know if you've ever heard me tell a story, or if you remember me telling a story about going into a bar where all these people turned and looked at me and said, "Ooh, colored people."
Right.
It's near there.
Right.
So the campsite is actually where you pull up your car or your whatever vehicle, and then you can camp right there, basically. And it's right next to the lake. So it should be interesting. I'm going to broadcast live through there on Sunday morning.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah, right before either next weekend, either Sunday morning or Saturday night, which would be Sunday morning for you if we can.
Mm.
I'll let you
Cool.
know. Huh?
Cool. You're gonna be able to use like mobile data. How are
No,
you
no, no.
gonna
There's
be
there's Wi-Fi, and
Wow.
it's
Wi-Fi at the
Sana
campsite?
all.
yeah, man. They actually made that because apparently people camp out there weeks at a time to do their work as well and all that stuff. So it
Mm.
should be cool. It's right by the
Nice.
lake. We're gonna cook everything by by the fire. We're gonna have tents that's
Mm.
going to be on the truck and tent on the sleeping on cots, cooking everything there, and just enjoying nature, walking around nature.
What is it called again?
Lake Racetown Resort.
Nice.
So we're going to be I don't know if you're able to Google it.
Yeah,
But
I'm
I can
looking
send
at it
you.
now.
Yeah, I can. Okay, good. You're looking at it. So if you actually Google Lake Racetown Resort camping and then just look at images, that's like the campsite right there.
Mm.
There's an option where they have cabins or log
Mm.
cabins. They even have tents that you can rent, or if you have an RV, you can camp out with an RV.
Mm.
But
So you guys got all your camping gear already and everything, or
not all of it yet. We're still waiting on some of it and whatnot. And then
do do they supply that for you at the campsite too?
no, no, you have to bring everything. You have to bring everything. They do have firewood that they'll supply. You just have to pick it up at the front or something. Um, and it's
Ob-
this lake is actually
Obviously,
man made.
that's not free though, right?
No, it's $60 a night.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's man made. This was built by the Marine Corps. Basically, the entire lake was built by Marine Corps.
Looks like a huge lake though.
It is. It's huge. It's
Uh-uh.
huge. I don't remember why exactly they built it.
How do you get the water in there?
I don't know.
How do you make a man-made lake?
They dug it out and then let nature take its course, probably rain and whatnot.
Mm.
Okay.
So I'm excited. It might be the weather might be a little bit questionable because it
Mm.
might rain. I'm hoping it doesn't. The weather gets better since it's still a week away from now. But in any case, I'm still pretty excited about it. We'll make the best out of it. See how it is.
Nice.
Yeah. So what we ordered we got one of those tabletop, in the Korean cooking food when you cook Korean food at home, the tabletop stoves, the small one.
Yeah, we were thinking of getting one of those.
Yeah, we have one that we're just gonna
Uh-uh.
bring. So the good thing is we don't have to buy a new one. But we did have to buy new tents. So that should be cool. And then pretty excited about it. It's been a while. I used to go, there was like a 7 year span where I went to this lake every year. And it was
Mm.
fun, It was
By
a really good
yourself?
fun. No, with friends. Friends,
Mm.
we'd go, it was like an annual thing for 6, 7 years. And then uh I like the place. It's a nice place to go to. It's safe, it's clean. It's exciting. So
I was asking Tin the other day, like, you're gonna let me go camping by myself, right? Like, spend some time alone, that kind of thing. She was like, yeah, supportive naman and everything. But once I started thinking about it, it's like, man, but who's going to cook? So I just got like lazy. Sige, sama ka na nga.
Are you thinking about
Nakawalang
going?
ayos ng gamit mo.
What?
Are you thinking about going?
Yeah, we have been thinking about going. It's just we just haven't gotten around to it. Plus, the campsites here are not free, and either they're far away and it's raining, weather's not permitting, and blah blah blah. And I just thought about it again now because man, I wish I could go to a campsite with a lake. So there is the one here, but it's just I don't know. I actually
It can't be
haven't
that
looked into it yet.
expensive to camp out.
No. But there are some that are expensive because they're like
Ah,
they're really like private property.
Yeah,
Naya
yeah.
na kita eh. Tinatamad ka naman lumabas.
But it's funny though because we're in Las Piñas now, and a lot of the campsites that would be advertised would be like around Antipolo, Taytay, sort of Rizal sort of area.
Yeah.
But I keep forgetting that there's also like the other direction going south. There's also Tagaytay, Cavite sort of
Oh.
area has some areas there that have yet to be explored. So we might look towards that direction.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, no Wi-Fi for sure though.
Yeah, this
But-
place has Wi-Fi because apparently people would stay there weeks at a time, and they got to work,
Galing, nice.
which I don't think there's any problem with having that. Otherwise, I'll just use my mobile data, but I don't think I'm gonna have to. So I'm just gonna bring like my laptop and one mic.
That's awesome, man.
Yeah, yeah.
Looks like a great place. How's the weather lately there then? Is it
Here,
summer?
Where I am, it's summer right now.
September? It's turning up to
Well, yeah, it's gonna be fall soon.
right.
It's not as it's really not as bad. This past summer hasn't been hot at all. To be honest with you, maybe out of the entire summer, maybe a week's worth of real hot days. Besides that, it hasn't been bad, which is kind of disappointing because winters have been cold, but lack of snow. I don't mind the cold. Okay. But if it's gonna be cold, there better be snow outside. You know what I mean? Instead of just wind gust all the time, because there's nothing worse than having it being 30 degrees outside or 20 degrees or 30 degrees and it feels like 15 because of the wind. That sucks. It's cold. Yeah. What about there? Has it stopped raining yet or what?
Yeah, the typhoons have been lining up from one after the other.
Right. I noticed that.
And yeah, it's been windy a lot lately.
Is it
It's funny
causing
though,
a lot of
because-
damage?
Yeah, there have been deaths already, but it's funny in our case, I was complaining about the roof having a leak.
Yeah.
Lately it's been raining and there's no leak.
You need to
kasi
order.
May nawalisan ko yun eh.
No, pero walang tulo.
Meron?
Meron
mo
pa
lang
rin.
napapansin.
May nag-aayos pa lang.
So if you go
but
to
here,
your store there, hardware store,
Natatabunan.
okay, it's called Flex Tape or Flex Seal Tape. I don't know if you've heard of it. I know you guys have it there. That thing will seal anything.
Right. And then all the
Anything.
water will get like piled up in the kisame. I'd rather it be like dripping down so that I
No,
know
it's
that
not. Why would it pile up in the kisame? You seal it from the top. You ding dong from the outside.
I was thinking of sealing it from the ceiling.
Oh no, you idiot! No, you go to the roof, you find the leak, the hole, and then you put the Flex Seal tape, and that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah, pero ano na eh. Kahit isil na, palitin na talaga yung yero. 40 years na eh.
Oh, wow.
No, I think they changed that before that.
Yeah, yung kabila, grabe na eh.
Yeah.
Yero?
Yeah.
Yeah, we
Bulok
changed
na.
a big portion of it, but the part that was not changed or updated with a new roofing,
That's where the leak is.
that's the one that's leaking. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Anywho,
this
I don't
looks like a nice place, man.
what, Racetown?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's actually very nice. It's calming. It's relaxing. It's very, very nice. Plus,
How far is it from where you're at now?
about 2.5 hours.
Pwede mag-fishing?
Oh, pretty much fishing.
Wow.
Yeah. And there's also a place there where you can rent jet skis if you want. You can actually rent a houseboat and stay in a houseboat.
Yeah.
That would be nice. But now I want to do the whole camping thing and then one day we'll just probably go there, just rent a cabin as well.
Galing. Yeah.
Anywho,
How-
that's all I
how
got
many-
today.
How many days?
Oh, just 2 nights. Friday, come back Sunday.
Yeah. Gosh. I
What?
miss using the tent, but it's just the weather lately is not good for camping. But yeah, it's just funny. Like lately, the weather's nice because it's cool, but it's wet. So I
Yeah.
don't want to go out and blah blah blah. It's like and then there's so many shows on Netflix. So
I don't know how you
Right.
do that, man. I don't know how you can just watch Netflix all the time or even be on your computer all the time. I can't do it. It's too much of a waste of a time.
it's like one day just rolls over to the next.
That's what I'm saying. Don't you feel like you want to rather use that time to do something more productive?
It's like, what day is it today? Sunday.
Hmm.
Sunday?
Yeah.
Wasn't it just Thursday yesterday? We had a podcast with Jason. Yeah, and then it's Sunday now. It's like 3 days have passed already. Only feels like overnight.
I don't know how you do it. I don't know how you do it, man.
Minsan
Anyway.
kaya ko to Sabi ko, tara, date tayo. Ay, umulan Ayaw lumabas.
Gastos.
Yeah,
Dami
ayaw
gas.
Date kami.
gumastos.
Meron
Sabi ko
namang,
nga sa kanya, ako naman gagas. Di naman ikaw.
pwede namang mag-date dito sa bahay.
It's you gotta move.
Parate.
You gotta move, man. Jesus. You know what? Now I'm actually thinking you should definitely get checked.
Looks like that's all the time that we have for today.
Well, thanks you guys. This episode kind of weirded me out a bit, to be honest with you.
Weirded you out? What do you mean?
Yeah, it's just a little bit too freaking depressing, talking about being almost 50, my blood pressure, my broken foot, us like I don't know. Anyway,
Hey, I'm looking forward to those meal prep recipes.
yeah, I'm gonna have to figure that out first, and then
Yeah, I'm
we'll
curious
send it
how
to
you're going. I'm curious how you're going to sort of plan it out.
Yeah, I know.
All Filipino meal prep.
I don't know if it's going to be all Filipino meal prep, to be honest with you. That's the hard part, but we'll see. Anyway, thanks for sticking in there, guys. I appreciate it. TikTok, I know there's a number of you guys that watched almost the entire episode. Appreciate it.
Peace.
Peace in the Middle East, bro. Okay. All right. That's it. Catch you guys next time. Again, this is the Flip Side with Jay and Noel. My name is Jay.
Name's Noel.
Peace out, Girl Scout. All right, we'll catch you later.
On the flip side.
You can catch the full episodes on youtube.com at The Flip Side with Jay and Noel. Full episodes uploaded every Wednesdays and Saturdays.